Hello everybody. In today's lesson, lesson 1.4, problem solving, we're going to be working on another way to model addition. So this is the third different way we've talked about. Our first lesson we talked about using connecting cubes. Then in our last lesson we talked about using counters. And in today's lesson we're going to talk about using something called a bar model. Okay, so we're on page 25 of the first grade Go Math textbook. And so let's go ahead and get started. Hannah has 4 red flowers in a vase. She puts 2 more flowers in the vase. How many flowers are in the vase? How can you use a model to find out? Alright, so we've been practicing underlining the question, because that helps us figure out what we have to find out. And it says, how many flowers are in the vase? What do I need to know? I need to know that there's 4 red flowers and that she put 2 more flowers in the vase. Okay, so let's go through this. What do I need to find? I need to find, and you can trace this, the number of flowers, Anna has. What numbers did we circle? Well, we circled that there were 4 red flowers, so trace the 4. And then we also said that she put 2 more flowers in, so let's trace the 2 more flowers. Okay, so now look at this. So this model shows that there are 2 parts to the problem, right? And we already know the 2 parts because it told us in the word problem. We know that there's 4 red flowers and then they put 2 more flowers. So when we have 2 boxes right next to it together, we're going to add those 2 boxes. Okay? And the number below the 2 parts is the whole, or the sum in this case. Okay? So all together they'll equal what? Well, 4 and then 2 more, 4, 5, 6, right? So she put 6 flowers in the vase. Okay, so how does a bar model help us? Well, because we can see the 2 different parts in the word problem, right? If there was 3 parts, we'd have a 3rd box. Okay, and again, the bottom, see how it's kind of saying connect those 2? Okay, that means combine them or add them together to get this number, which is 6. All right, let's try some more. I'm on page 26. All right. So try another problem. Read the problem. Use the bar model to solve. Complete the model and the number sentence. And keep in mind, what do I need to find? And what information do I need to use? So let's read this carefully. There are 7 dogs in the park. Then 1 more dog joins them. How many dogs are in the park now? Okay, so what do I need to find? I need to find the number of dogs in the park. Okay, what do I need to know? I need to know that were 7 dogs already. And I also need to know that 1 more joins them. So what does that look like? So here's our 2 parts, right? 7 dogs in the park. 1 more joins them. How many total do we have? Okay, so that addition, this bar model shows 7 plus 1. Well, 7 plus 1 more, we just count on 1 more, right? 7, 8. So these 2 parts give me a total, or a whole, of 8. A total amount of 8. So there are 8 dogs in the park now. Okay, number 2. Some birds are sitting in the tree. 4 more birds sit in the tree. Then there are 9 birds. How many birds were in the tree before Okay, so what do we need to find? We need to find how many birds were in the tree before the additional 4 more joined. Okay, so what do I need to know? I need to know that there were 4 more birds that joined, and I need to know that there are some birds. That's what this blank is, some birds. Well, it's telling me, again, these are the 2 parts. Some birds are already there. 4 more join, and now there are 9. So what does that look like as an addition problem? The sum number plus the 4 more equals 9. Well, we could put the 4 in our head, right, and count forward to get to 9. That would help us. Or, you know, we could even use our counters and we can combine what we know. Let's put 9 counters out. Okay, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so we had 9 total, right? So after these 4 join, I'm going to have 9, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Well, let's take 4 of these to show this part, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. And I just put them there, okay? So that's the 4 that joined. Well, the remaining amount tells me how many were already there. How many are already there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 were already there. So let's see if that makes sense. Is 5 plus 4 9? Okay, well there's 5, right? 5. And we're going to add 4 more. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so that's one way. We can put the total. We know that combined it had to be 9. We knew 4 were already there, so how many was left? 5. That represents the other part. Okay, now I told you that we could count on, right? They told us 4, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 plus what is 9? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. So 4 plus 5, or 5 plus 4. All right, let's try another one. There are 4 horses in the field. Some more horses run to the field. Now there are 10 horses in the field. How many horses run to the field? What do we need to find? Underline that. That helps us know what we have to find. We have to find how many horses run to the field. Okay, we know that there are 4 horses already in the field. And then some more horses run to the field. Now there are 10 horses. So the number of horses in the field plus some more equals 10. So these are our 2 parts. Horses in the field, the additional horses that join to get us a total of 10. So 4 plus something is 10. Well, that's kind of like this one, right? So we could put out 10. Okay. So we have 10 total. That's how many is going to be there after the additional horses join. And we started with 4. So let's go ahead and show the 4 that were there. Okay. And how the remaining amount that we didn't move were the additional horses. And that's the second part. So how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have 6. So 4 plus what is 10? 6. Now we could have counted on from 4, right? So we start with 4. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. How much? 6. Okay. 4 plus 6 is 10. Okay, let's try page 27. Okay. Use the diagrams. In this case, it's a bar model. Read the problem. Use the bar model to solve. Complete the model and the number sentence. Okay, Louis has 12 crayons. 5 of the crayons are red. The rest are blue. How many crayons are blue? What do I need to find? I need to find out how many of the crayons were blue. What do I need to know? I need to know that he has 12 total. And I need to know that 5 of them are red. So we can put our two parts, right? 5 plus the blue gives us 12 total crayons. All right, so 5 plus what is 12? Okay, so we can continue using the idea of, we know that the total has to be 12. So we can put a total of 12 counters. Okay, so here's 12. Let's put the 5 that are already accounted for. Let's move 5 of them. Let's move 5 of our 12. All right, so we've modeled how many are there, right? 5. How many are left? The number left over here out of the 12 is the second part. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Or I could go count by twos. 2, 4, 6, 7. So 5 plus what is 12? 5 plus 7. Okay, could I have just counted on from 5? Yes. 5, right? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. How much do we have? 2, 4, 6, 7. Okay, so two different ways of solving that. Okay. All right, 8 bugs are flying. 8 bugs are flying. 2 more bugs fly with them. How many bugs are flying now? All right, so I have to figure out how many bugs are flying now. Well, we started with 8, right? 8 bugs. 2 more join. How many total do we have? Okay, so 8 plus the second part gives us the total. So 8, 9, 10. So these two parts combined give us 10. So there are 10 bugs flying. And this one, go back up here, this was 7 blue crayons. Okay, we should get in the habit of labeling our answers. So 10 bugs are flying. All right, number 6. Some ducks are swimming in a pond. Sorry, let me start again. Some ducks are swimming in a pond. 3 more ducks swim in the pond. Then there are 6 ducks in the pond. How many ducks were in the pond before? How many ducks were in the pond before? Okay, we've had a problem like this, right? So we know that some ducks and 3 more ducks give us a total of 6 ducks. Okay, so this part plus this part gives me a total of 6 ducks. This represents the 3 more. I need to figure out how many ducks there were before, right? Okay, so we've been doing this. Let's put out our 6. Okay, so we know there are 6 total ducks. 3 of them came after. So let's move those 3 to here. Okay, that's the 3 more ducks. And the remaining amount that we had out of the 6 is the 3 that the amount that were there before. So how many were there before? 3. Okay. Now again, we've been talking about, can I count on? I knew that there were 3, and I know that combined it has to be 6. So 3, 4, 5, 6. So 3 is the missing number. Okay. All right. So that's actually it for the modeling addition using bar models. But let's go ahead and look at page 28. It's kind of like a mid-chapter, well, it's called a mid-chapter checkpoint. And it kind of helps us see what we've learned so far. Okay, so we can get our number cubes. It doesn't matter which color you use. And let's model this using our connecting cubes. So it says, use the connecting cubes to show adding to, draw the connecting cubes, and write the sum. Remember, sum means the answer to an addition problem. 3 bugs and 4 more bugs. 3 bugs, 4 more bugs. Okay, so there's 3, right? 1, 2, 3. And 4 more. Okay. So 3 and 4 more bugs. How many total bugs are there? So we've been practicing putting 3 right in our head. We could also start with 4 instead, but 3 and count on from 3. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 3 and 4 is 7. Okay, now let's draw the connecting cubes. Okay, so there's 3. And there's our 4. And then we can count them. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Number 2, 4 seals. All right, so I'm going to use the same 4 connecting cubes and 2 more seals. How many seals do we have? So 4 and 2 more seals. 4 seals and 2 more seals. How much is that? 4 plus 2 equals a sum of what? So 4 plus 2. Okay, draw that. Okay, there's my 4. And then I need 2 more. So 4, start with 4, add 2 more. 4, 5, 6. 6 seals. I can go back to number 1 and write 7 bugs. Okay, go back and write 7 bugs, 6 seals. Okay, on the next one we need to use our counters. Okay, there are, well, use counters to solve, draw to show your work. Write the number sentence and how many. There are 5 red marbles and 4 blue marbles. How many marbles are there? Okay, so what do we have to find? We have to find out how many marbles there are. So let's start with knowing that there's 5 red marbles and 4 blue. So what does that look like? So we're going to put 5 red, and I'm going to use the yellow side to represent the 4. Okay. 5 blue and 4, 5 red, 4 blue. So draw it. Okay, 5 red, 4 blue. What's the addition problem? 5. We're combining them, right? We're putting them together. So 5 plus 4 equals what? 5, and count on. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So how many marbles are there? there are 9 marbles. Okay, so that was the second way we talked about how to model addition using counters. And then today we've been talking about using a bar model. So there are 6 bunnies in the garden. More bunnies join them. Then there are 8 bunnies in the garden. How many bunnies join them? How many bunnies join them? Okay, we know that there were 6. And then that's some more join them. And we have a total of 8. Okay, so remember we have these 2 parts, right? This is the 6 bunnies in the garden. This is some more that joined. And it has to give us a total of 8. So 6 plus what is 8? Okay. So we have been practicing doing this, putting out 8. Okay. We know there's a total of 8 bunnies. We know that there were already 6. So I can pull 6 out of my total. And the part that is remaining is the missing part. So the missing part is 2. Okay, and does that make sense? So we said in the problem, it said there were 6 bunnies and some more joined, and that made it 8. 6, 7, 8. So how many joined? 2. So 6 plus 2 equals a sum of 8. All right, so that's it for today's lesson. So until our next one, I will see you soon.